Tiberius Claudius Caesar, Augustus Germanicus, commonly known as Claudius, was the fourth emperor of the Roman Empire, reigning from 41 CE to 54 CE. His reign, although often overshadowed by the more famous emperors like Augustus, Tiberius, and Nero, marked a period of relative stability and notable accomplishments for the empire. Claudius's rise to power, his reign, and his legacy have been subjects of both admiration and controversy throughout history. Claudius was born on August 1st, 10 BCE, into the Julio-Claudian dynasty, the imperial family of Rome. His parents were Nero Claudius Drusus, a successful military commander, and Antonia Minor, the daughter of Mark Antony and Octavia Minor. As a member of one of Rome's most prestigious families, Claudius was initially seen as a potential heir to the throne, but he was largely overlooked due to his physical and perceived mental disabilities. He suffered from a limp, tremors, and possibly stuttering, which led many to view him as weak and unfit for public life. These conditions, however, worked in his favor as he was kept out of the political spotlight and spared the lethal intrigues that claimed the lives of many of his relatives. Claudius was educated by his mother, who ensured he received a thorough education, including studies in history, oratory, and law. Despite his disabilities, Claudius showed a sharp intellect and a keen interest in history, as evidenced by his later works, including a history of the Etruscans and the Carthaginian Wars. Claudius's path to the throne was both unexpected and dramatic. In 41 CE, after the assassination of Emperor Caligula, the third emperor of Rome, the imperial guard, the Praetorian Guard, played a crucial role in choosing the new ruler. Caligula's reign had been marked by cruelty, extravagance, and erratic behavior, leading to widespread discontent. His murder created a power vacuum, and the Praetorian Guard, unsure of who to support, found Claudius hiding behind a curtain in the palace. According to some sources, they initially saw him as a convenient puppet figure, but his genuine ability to rule soon became apparent. Claudius was declared emperor by the Praetorian Guard and quickly moved to consolidate his power. One of his first acts was to punish the conspirators who had murdered Caligula, leading to a wave of executions. His ascension was approved by the Senate, though many senators initially viewed him with skepticism, considering him an unlikely and possibly weak ruler. However, Claudius's political acumen and his ability to navigate the complex dynamics of the Roman court helped him secure his position. Claudius's reign was marked by significant achievements, particularly in the areas of governance, military expansion, and public works. He worked to restore stability to the empire following the chaos of Caligula's rule and to strengthen the Roman state. One of Claudius's primary focuses was the reorganization and reform of the Roman government. He sought to address corruption within the Senate and bureaucracy, removing ineffective or corrupt officials and promoting those loyal to him. Claudius extended the rights of Roman citizenship to many provincials, which helped integrate new regions into the empire and strengthened loyalty to Rome. He was also known for his efforts to streamline the administration of the empire. He delegated authority to capable freedmen, some of whom wielded considerable influence, and created a more efficient bureaucracy. This helped improve the functioning of the empire, although it also led to tensions between Claudius and the traditional Roman aristocracy, who saw the growing power of the freedmen as a threat. Claudius was an ambitious military leader, and under his rule, the Roman Empire expanded significantly. One of his most famous military campaigns was the conquest of Britain. In 43 CE, Claudius launched an invasion of the British Isles, a region that had long resisted Roman domination. The invasion was initially led by Aulus Plautius, but Claudius personally participated in the campaign, even visiting Britain to oversee the final stages of the conquest. By the end of the campaign, most of southern Britain had been brought under Roman control, and the province of Britannia was established. Claudius also oversaw military operations in other regions, including North Africa, the Middle East, and the Danube frontier. His reign saw a relatively peaceful period along the empire's borders, largely due to his careful diplomatic and military strategies. Claudius was a prolific builder, and his reign saw significant improvements in the infrastructure of the empire. He initiated the construction of new roads, aqueducts, and public buildings, many of which helped improve the living conditions of Roman citizens. The Claudian aqueduct, which brought water to Rome, was one of his most notable engineering achievements. Additionally, Claudius worked to improve Rome's grain supply, ensuring that the city remained well-fed during periods of scarcity. He also undertook the draining of the Fucine Lake in central Italy, an ambitious project that sought to reclaim land for agriculture. Though the project was completed at great expense and faced technical difficulties, it was considered a testament to Claudius's dedication to improving the Roman Empire's infrastructure. Claudius took a personal interest in judicial matters and sought to reform the legal system. He often presided over court cases and was known for his fairness and attention to detail. His reign saw the codification of laws, particularly in relation to the rights of slaves and freedmen. He also took steps to curb the power of corrupt provincial governors, ensuring that justice was administered more equitably across the empire. Claudius's personal life was marked by numerous marriages and family intrigues. He was married 4 times, with his most famous and influential wife being Agrippina the Younger, the mother of his successor Nero. Agrippina was a powerful and ambitious figure, and her marriage to Claudius was part of her broader plan to secure the throne for her son. In 54 CE, Claudius mysteriously died, with many historians suspecting that Agrippina had poisoned him to make way for Nero's ascension. However, the true cause of his death remains a subject of debate. Claudius's relationship with his children was also complex. His first marriage to Plautia Urgula Nila produced a son, but Claudius later divorced her. His second marriage to Aelia Paetina also ended in divorce, and his third marriage to the Empress Messalina was fraught with scandal. Messalina was infamous for her extramarital affairs, and her eventual execution for plotting against Claudius marked one of the darker moments of his reign. Claudius's reign, lasting 13 years, was a period of stability and growth for the Roman Empire. Despite the initial doubts about his abilities, Claudius proved to be a capable and effective emperor. His military successes, administrative reforms, and public works left a lasting impact on the empire. The conquest of Britain, in particular, was one of the defining achievements of his rule and had long-term implications for the Roman Empire's expansion. However, Claudius's legacy is also overshadowed by his association with Nero. His death paved the way for Nero to ascend to the throne, a reign that would be marked by cruelty, extravagance, and a devastating decline in the empire's fortunes. Despite this, Claudius remains an important figure in Roman history, remembered for his intellect, his reforms, and his efforts to consolidate the power of the empire. In conclusion, Claudius's reign stands as a testament to the unexpected rise of a seemingly unfit individual who, against the odds, managed to rule one of history's greatest empires with competence and vision. His accomplishments, both in military and administrative matters, ensured that the Roman Empire remained strong and stable during a period of significant challenges, and his influence continued to be felt long after his death.